Rick, I have to make a project for the science fair this weekend. You think you could help me out?
Science fairs.
Well, I mean, traditionally, science fairs are a father-son thing.
So girls never have to participate in science fairs? That's unfair, fair, and racist. Eating pancakes with butter and no syrup.
Oh my god.
A brand new sentient robot would say, oh my gears. Just saying. Whatever this guy is doing. Balancing plates on thin air. I see they fixed the shelf, but they changed the animation, so add another sin.
I make my own stuff.
And the animators make their stuff up on the spot too. The skull candle and a floating elephant carcass are brand new additions to this counter.
I'm a man of science.
And I'm a man who likes consistency. Why is the elephant in a jar over here now? Not to start a whole nother GIF debate, but does the glue have a label on it claiming to be sticky giz or jizz? But, you know, spelled with a G for some reason. Why do we have to corrupt glue? Why does glue have to be perverted? Being limber enough to flop your legs on the floor like this without pulling any ligaments or dislocating your pelvis. Jerry was inside the house and could have walked through this door to the garage, but instead circles outside to the garage to enter in dramatic fashion. Is he smart enough to think about entering for dramatic flair?
This aftershave made women want me, but it also made me impotent. Oh my God! How can I not see this coming?
Because you're impotent?
This serum should counteract the negative effects.
Injecting someone with your serum without their explicit consent. I like my devil fights to have a lot more finger zapping and brimstone and a lot less back and forth slapping. So what was the ironic punishment for buying the vase? How does a scary ghost go along with your theme? This vase helps your flowers stay alive, but it's also haunted is a joke that steps on the theme and you're just being lazy.
I'm King Flippy Nips, ruler of Pluto. We discovered you quite by accident.
Which is interesting, because Pluto was also discovered quite by accident. It was when Saturn was going in and out of Uranus and then about to hook up with Neptune.
You really gave it to those guys at NASA.
The Plutonians abduct Jerry so that he can declare Pluto a planet, and I'm sure that's amazing for their egos and all, but why do they think Jerry has any sway over the rest of Earth? Didn't they hear how NASA responded? This is what you do when your B story has nowhere else to go.
Well, I'm going to get the curses removed at Curse Purge Plus. You know, the guy on TV.
And of course, Rick is on the television right this second because TV show has to news position. But why? She could have just as easily said, you know, the store across the street, as we find out that's where it is in just a second. Also, this TV wasn't even on 20 seconds ago. But how exactly did Rick get a store bought and up so fast? Rick is not the devil. He can't just make a store appear overnight. Also, how is this shopping district if First and Main had a vacancy? Also, how did Rick know Mr. Needful was going to this window at this exact moment?
The center of Pluto, Mr. Smith, is made of a substance called plutonium.
Pluto exposition. Pluto's position? Ex-Pluto-cision?
Pluto goes from planet to asteroid to meteor, and finally, poof.
A great visual, truly, but where did the Pluto dust come from? His hands were empty a moment ago.
Oh my god.
That's the devil, Summer.
I wish this desk was lighter.
Absolutely none of the wishes Summer makes on the monkey's paw come with any backfiring curses.
What a waste of a monkey paw.
But how would Mr. Needful know this? He was passed out while Summer was making her wishes.
Mr. Needful, how could you even think of doing something so horrible?
I'm the devil.
Can the devil even kill himself? If he's the devil, it implies he sort of lives forever, right?
I can take out the eternity and the padding, and then you'll have some time-traveling mittens.
And at what point does anyone ask what the cost for the item will be? These items are literally priceless, and not in a good way.
I just got bored. Everybody out.
How Jeremy and CinemaSins staff meetings.
Are you telling me 4 billion Plutonians are wrong?
Can we worry about that in just a second? Because who's going to tell Jerry to stop putting scissors up his nose in a moving vehicle? Angry crowd suddenly has rotting food to throw cliche.
It was a long 6 hours, but we've overhauled Needful Things into the globally compliant Web 4.0 e-nomenon, needful.com.
Investing in the .com business in 2014. When exactly did Jerry's roof get repaired? When the Plutonians showed up initially, they pulled Jerry and Morty through the roof, causing a lot of damage.
He dumped me.
Summer wipes clumpy mascara drippage from beneath her eyes with the simple wipe of her hand? I mean, that's the most unrealistic thing to happen in this entire episode. Repeating a cycle of violence repetitively.
I put a curse on that place that it's gonna explode.
What is my purpose?
I brought you into this world. A machine that can think and feel.
We are laughing.
I want an apology, nay, I demand penance.
You're watching right side of the bed. I'm Grayson Chisholm.
Take him to Plutonimo Bay.
You can't handle the truth.